Well, welcome to the Daily Wander. Well, today's going to be a little bit more of a photo walk, I think, than a daily wander. We are going to wander some trails, but the real purpose of today is to give the new lens a little test out here. So today we find ourselves at the Tanana Lakes Recreation Area, like we've been a few times before. It's a beautiful day, about 10 degrees below zero. But we're just going to really kind of wander around today with the purpose of testing a new lens and seeing how that lens performs up here in Alaska, where 10 below seems like a warm place. But we can look on taking some pictures. We had an ice storm several weeks ago, and sometimes we can come out and still kind of get glimpses of this ice hanging on the trees. And more importantly, this will give me a chance to take a couple photos, see what we can kind of produce with this nice sun highlighting some of the frozen branches. Let's see what we can do here. So one thing we've noticed this winter is in Alaska, there's cycles of high rabbit populations followed by high predator populations. And right now, the rabbit population is on an increase. And so you can see we've had a lot of local rabbits that have been in this area. Obviously, they've been feeding. They're pretty comfortable with where they're at. And so what we'll see a little bit this year, but in the coming years, is the predator population will then increase, which will make the rabbit population go down. And there's about a 7-year cycle that happens in this process. But just one of those things that you find when you take a little stroll, looking for pictures and walking through the forest. I think we'll continue down here. It's a beautiful day. Lots of stuff to see, hopefully lots of pictures to capture. Well, so far things are going good. Not sure how good the pictures are going to be. I think the lens is sharp. It's behaving about what I'd expect. A little stiff because it's a little cold. But basically, the 24 to 105 range is a good range for a walk-around camera. Light's pretty harsh today. There's no clouds in the sky anywhere. So we're just getting some pretty direct beaming sunlight. But another beautiful day out here at the Tanana Lakes Recreation. Basically, we're walking where in the summer we'd be in water. But come winter, everything freezes down. They've got a number of ski trails out here, walking trails. But just a real nice, peaceful place, fairly close to downtown Fairbanks. Pretty easy to get to from anywhere in the valley. I think we're going to continue here, continue looking to see if we can find some images so that we can check the quality, clarity, and the sharpness of my new lens. So, I think we're going to try a little trek. I think the snow might be getting deep out there, but I think if we can get up to that little tree line, we might be able to find some pictures and some images to look for. So we're going to trek out there and see what we can find. So we found a spruce tree here, which might provide an opportunity to look for some pictures. We have a few little places where some light is seeping through the branches, so we're getting some nice light on different places. So we're gonna poke around here for a little bit and see if we can find some images that might test this new lens a little bit. Here's another opportunity for some possible pictures. You can kind of see the ice is taking over these little alder cones. So we'll see if we can get some images of that. So today we're dealing with an issue of frozen batteries. Seems like I'm only getting a half dozen pictures before I've got to take the batteries out, swap them out with the warm battery that's inside my coat, put it in the camera before I continue taking pictures. I've been focusing on these alder cones right now just because they're encased in ice, and it's kind of something that makes for a pretty nice picture, but it sure slows down when I have to swap batteries out to try to find a warm one to get a little more juice from. But we'll continue. It's still a beautiful day. It's a nice day to be out, test the new lens. Nice place to walk here at the Tanana Lakes Recreation Area. We're going to continue on now. So I have to admit, finding a struggle to find inspiration out here today. Not sure what's going on with the temperature. My guess is the humidity's up just a little bit, which produces a much more penetrating cold at these temperatures. And because of that, I'm dealing with fogging glasses, batteries that won't stay charged, and I have to admit it's just not the easiest walk today. But we're going to continue here. We're about halfway across the lakes. Still looking for stuff to take some pictures of, test that new lens, and we'll continue from here. I don't think stopping and sitting down's an option, so I guess we'll just have to keep going. So we're back at the truck now. You can hear the blower in the background. We're trying to get some heat into the truck. I'll turn it down right now just so it's a little easier to hear. But my test today with my new lens, which by the way is a Sony. It's a 24-105 FE G OSS lens, which is a fancy way of saying it's an expensive lens that works with full frame cameras. But today's test, I believe, turned out very well. And once I get back to the house, I'll get a chance to look at some of those pictures. And if I see stuff that I like, I'll be more than sure to post it for you so you can kind of see what I'm working with. But other than that, nice day, a little bit cold, humidity was up, so it made it a whole lot colder, but always a good day to take a walk. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you're more than welcome to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos in the future and be notified, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's it for today on the Daily Wander.